Friday afternoon is here. This is GFA News across our platforms on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and also on YouTube. My name is Henry Asandichum. A lot has been happening. And of course, this week, the Black Satelites of Ghana made us proud after qualifying to the finals of the 2021 Total Under-20 Cup of Nations. Tomorrow, Saturday, March 6th, the Satelites will be in action. We have a lot to tell you about the team, and then also we'll give you the officials who have been appointed by CAF to handle that game. My name is Henry Asandichum. You're welcome to the show. On behalf of my colleagues here at the Communications Department of the GFA, you are welcome. This is GFA News. Now, coming up, Black Satelites head coach Abdul Karim Zito says his team is poised to win the 2021 Africa Under-20 tournament as a birthday gift for His Excellency, the President and the people of Ghana. Coincidentally, the final will be played on Ghana's birthday. Women's Premier League reaches the final stages. As far as the first round is concerned, there are some interesting games to look forward to. Ghana Premier League enters match day 17, and new coach of Hatsufo, Samuel Boadu, to play his first match for the Phobians at the Accra Sports Stadium against West African Football Academy. And also, Black Stars break camp after training for 1 week. Team is set to return next week after match day 17. My name is Henry Asandichum. Once again, this is GFA News, live across our platforms on Facebook, Ghana Football Association, on Twitter and Instagram, Ghana FA Official, and on YouTube, Ghana Football Association. We will be back shortly.
Football cuts across all religions, all political parties. Let's come together and build our football. This is the sport that has made me who I am today. It is the sport that feeds millions of people. It is the sport that unites this country. It is our responsibility to hold on to this sport and then ensure we leave a lasting legacy to generations unborn.
Is impossible.
Our football is coming back. We will be a stronger force. We will be the most loved sport, and together we will ignite passion and create wealth for each one of us.
You're welcome back. This is GFA News. Now, before I delve into the stories, let me remind you that COVID is real. Don't forget to observe all the protocols, wash your hands as often as possible under running water. Try as much as possible to wear your nose mask when you are in public, and also keep the social distancing anytime you find yourself at a crowded place. Don't also forget to cough into a tissue paper and you drop it immediately, because COVID is real. It's taking millions of lives, and I want you to be alive so that we will all enjoy our football. In our first news, the Women's Premier League enters the final stages in the first round this weekend, and there are some interesting games to look ahead to. Now, in the Southern Zone, Berry Ladies, who drew their first game of the season last week against Ladies Strikers at the Zuka Park in Medina, are traveling to Sekandi to play against Hazakes Ladies. Now, Berry's Ladies won the first 5 games of the season, but they were held 2-2 by Ladies Strikers on Saturday in Medina. They come face to face against Hazakes Ladies, who lie second on the league log. Only 1 point separates the two teams, and that will be the top of the pack for the Southern Zone. In the Northern Zone, Ampem Dakwa Ladies have also picked 16 points. They are also yet to taste a defeat in the competition. and they have another big game against Northern Ladies. Here is my colleague Zainab Abubakar Bamba with a report on what to expect this weekend.
As the Women's Premier League enters its final round of matches for the first round, some teams will look back with smiles as others expect to up their game in the second round to make an impact. Coach Mercy Tego's Berry Ladies are in top shape as they lead the Southern Zone, and Pimdakwa Ladies also lead the Northern Zone, with both teams having 16 points and going 6 games without a loss. For teams like Fabulous Ladies, Sea Lions and Thunder Queens, they will need to put in extra work to turn around their fortunes. In the Southern Zone this weekend, Berry Ladies' perfect start to the season faces a tricky test when they visit the Jandu Park in Sekondi on March Day 7 to play Hazakes Ladies, who lie second on the league log. Head coach of Hazakes, Hisif Basigi, believes the game against the league leaders will be a cracker, but his team is leaving no stone unturned in their quest to topple them.
It was highly a determined game. We're highly determined because once we want to be into contention, definitely we must win this game so that meeting Berry Ladies will be a cracker. And of course, Trust Hazakes Ladies, we are going to win. So they are coming unbeaten. We are also at home unbeaten. So definitely one must drop, and it's going to be Berry Ladies.
Assistant coach of Berry Ladies, Freeman Amponsa, says his side will approach the Hazakes game as any other game. He believes his team is ready for the task ahead.
We say it's Hazakes, so we are putting in something different. No, the same preparation, we are on it. Okay. Approach, I would say we'll keep it to ourselves because we know Hazakes has dominated the Southern Zone for quite a long time. We know they are a very good side. We know the kind of coach they have to. And hey, what we want is that we want to pull a surprise. We are ready for that task. This is what we want to do to prove people that we are also in. So let's all wait and see what happens Saturday.
At the Robert Mensah Stadium in Cape Coast, free-scoring Lady Strikers will host Police Ladies, who are yet to find their feet this season. Coach Rashid Idi believes the zone is wide open, looking at the points gap between the top 4 teams, and is working towards the ultimate. Police Ladies have had a topsy-turvy season, something unlike the side, and Coach Oswald Frank and his technical men are putting in effort to make things right. Elsewhere, Thunder Queens will host Sea Lions in a battle of stragglers. These two sides are lurking at the bottom of the league log with 2 points and 1 point respectively after match day 6. Coach of Sea Lions, Mapa Inkum, believes his side lacks the needed motivation. He is, however, optimistic that they will escape relegation. Head coach of Thunder Queens, Edna Quagreen, has promised a comeback at home on March Day 7, hoping to get first 3 points of the season. She expressed worry over her side's lack of central defenders.
My target starting this league was not to be at the 7th position. It's to be among the first 4, but it's rather unfortunate. We have a central defense problem, and that has been a problem. We thought we could get central defenders, but up to now we have not had a central defender. So I'm just adjusting and managing those I have.
Immigration Ladies, who won their first match of the season against Sea Lions, will hope to continue the winning streak when they lock horns with Soccer Intellectuals at Magdan La Town Park. Soccer Intellectuals are coming back to a familiar ground, a place where they recorded their very first away victory this season against Police Ladies. Soccer Intellectuals got all 3 points against Immigration Ladies last season. In the Northern Zone, 2 sides who are in excellent form, and Pimdakwa Ladies and Northern Ladies will face off at the Ohene Ameyal Park at Techiman. And Pimdakwa, who lie top of the table, will be looking to build on their solid start to the season, having dropped just 2 points and gone 6 games without a loss. Northern Ladies, a young side who are in the rebuilding process, would need this crucial fixture to ensure they end the first round in the top 4. For Fabulous Ladies, hosting Prison Ladies at the Wesco Park in Kumasi is crucial as they look to pick their first win of the season. The soccer ladies are looking to overturn the dwindling fortunes of the club, who have managed 2 drawn games in 6 matches. Prison Ladies, meanwhile, have got plenty of firepower in their ranks this season, but are lacking in consistency. Fabulous Ladies lie bottom of the league with 2 points, whilst Police Ladies are joined third with 10 points. Supreme Ladies will be looking for a confidence booster as they host Ashtown Ladies at the Okese Park in Ejiso. The team sit in 6th place and will be looking to improve upon that position as the season progresses. Ashtown Ladies look capable of cementing the top 4 finish. 2 sides who are badly in need of a win, Pelpia Ladies and Kumasi Sports Academy, will face off on Saturday at the Utrecht Park. Pelpia are in 7th place after having a poor start to the season. Captain Basira Al-Hassan hopes things will turn around in the second round.
It's very bad because we are at the second to last, and I think it's not a good performance for the whole team. We are working very hard to see if we can push harder at the second round of the league. So I think if we work very hard and try to correct our mistakes towards the league, I think things will work very well for us.
For Kumasi Sports Academy, their good record up north will come in handy as they look to securing the maximum points at the Utrecht Park. Kumasi Sports Academy have 10 points and are currently joined second with Prison Ladies. The top scorers chart is keenly contested after match day 6. Felicity Asante of Berry Ladies and Susie Dedete of Lady Strikers are leading the chart with 5 goals each.
You're welcome back. So it's getting interesting. After these weekend's matches, the Women's Premier League will come to, the first round of the Women's Premier League will come to an end. I have enjoyed myself watching some of the games across our platforms, especially on Facebook, where we bring you live games every weekend. Let's move on. And the Ghana Football Association and the Sports Writers Association of Ghana have set dates for the first ever capacity building program. This follows the decision of the Executive Council to set aside $7,000 from the CAF FIFA COVID-19 Relief Fund for capacity building for the sports media. In view of that, 2 cities have been selected to host the northern and southern sector events. The first phase is scheduled for Accra on Tuesday, March 9, 2021, while the second phase takes place in Kumasi on Tuesday, March 30, 2021. The 2 sessions will be actually more practical and interactive. There will be keynote address from President of the GFA, Ket Edwin Simeon Okraku, and SWAC President Kwabena Yeboah. Topics to be treated include governance at the GFA, the new structure of the FA, the vision, mission and statutes, relationship with FIFA, CAF and all international bodies. Also, head of the National Teams Department, Alex Asante, will take participants through activities of the national teams. There will be sessions with the Communications and IT Department, where we will delve into the IT system, regulations and communications, match officials and management of the various domestic competitions. Now, let's shift focus to our domestic competitions. And you know that the Premier League and the Division 1 League competitions are in session. Now, we begin with the Division 1 League, and it enters match day 11 this weekend. Games will be played across the 3 zones in Zone 1, 2, and 3. Let's look at the games for Zone 1. In Zone 1, Tamale City, they have an interesting game. They will play against BA United at the Sunyani Coronation Park. Tamale City, they won in midweek to move to the top of the Zone 1 table, and they have an away clash against former Premier League side BA United at the Sunyane Coronation Park. Brekum Arsenal, who led the table for 6 continuous weeks, they also have a home game against Paga Crocodiles, and that match will be played at the Brekum Golden City Park on Monday. Unity FC will be at home against Kentampo FC. Steadfast Football Club will play Young Apostles. Wamanafo Mighty Royals versus Wa Sunta, and Techiman City will play in Swatreman FC. Now, Tanabo Fokwa on Sunday will host Royal Tamale United at the Sunyane Coronation Park. BA United will play Tamale City on Saturday, and Yendi Bewa will also lock horns with Nkranza Warriors. To Zone 2, where it's quite interesting. Almost every week, we have a new league leader. Now, this week, Sky FC moved to the top of the Zone 2 table. And this weekend, Sky FC, they will actually play away against Star Madrid. And that match is one of the games to look ahead to. Achekane will be at home against Proud United. Sekondi Hazakes at the Jendu Park. They welcome Bekwai Youth Football Academy. That match will be live across our platforms. Enzema Kotoko will host Asokwa Deportivo. Niwe Dubiasi will play Unistar. Venomous Vipers versus Wasserman. Pacific Heroes in the Ashanti region will also play Samatex. And Star Madrid versus league leaders Sky FC. Sodro All Blacks will also host BBNE Gold Stars. Finally, in Zone 3, this zone is quite interesting. Accra Lions are still on top of the table, followed by Tema Youth, but Lions sit on top because of superior goals difference. The two teams won in midweek. Tema Youth won at home after beating their arch rivals Amidaos Professionals by 2-1, and then Accra Lions also won away, and it was their first away win in 4 games. They drew with Heart of Lions, drew with Mighty Jets, and drew with Tema Youth. But on match day 10, they won by 2-0. Let's look at the fixtures for match day 11. Odan Kutuku Royals, who shocked Heart of Lions in midweek, return home to play Crystal Palace Academy. Far Rangers will also play Uncle T United. Accra City Stars will be at home against Tema Youth, the title contenders. Accra Lions, the league leaders, will be at home against Naner FC. Vision FC will host Ochiman Planners. Danbort versus Heart of Lions. Amidaos Professionals up against Tudu Mighty Jets at the Tema Park. And Agbozume Weavers will also play Accra Young Wise. So it's getting interesting in the National Division 1 League. We are pausing for another break. This is GFA News. We'll be back shortly.
Three goals. Famoko, 3 goals.
You're welcome back. This is GFA News, live across our platforms on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. We've dealt with our domestic competitions. Let's now shift focus to our national teams. And we begin with the Black Satelites. The Black Satelites are in the finals of the 2021 Under-20 Cup of Nations in Mauritania. Ghana will play against Uganda in the final on Saturday. We've got news for you. Head coach of the team, Abdul Karim Zito, says the players are ready to make Ghanaians proud. He says that his players will fight to win the title to give a special birthday present to His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic, and Ghanaians. The final has coincided with Ghana's anniversary, independence anniversary celebrations, and the Satellites are looking ahead to putting smiles on the faces of Ghanaians. Abdul Karim Zito has been speaking about Ghana's chances and what he expects from his players in the final against the Young Cranes from Uganda.
We've been here about 3 times during press, but one thing I want you all to understand is sometimes history repeats itself, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on what you can do at the present. The issue of Ghana have won before to the World Cup was then. We are talking about today. And today, I will only tell you, we are keen to take this cup. Why? Because tomorrow is Ghana's birthday. And it will be very, very proper. We are here, we are given this privilege by Ghanaians to come and present them here at the tournament. And we are able to make it. So what have we to thank Ghana? So it has become a must for us to take the cup and send it to our president, Nana Akufo-Addo, to celebrate the birthday for Ghana for us. That is the most important thing, why we've reached where we are today. Because tomorrow is Ghana's birthday. And it will be proper and nice. We present this cup to the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, that this is what he sent us to come and represent him here. And this is what we have brought.
Meanwhile, winger Emmanuel Agyemendua, who attended the pre-match press conference with the coach, has also been touting the team's credentials on the back of how difficult it was during the group stages and how far they have come as they prepare to take on the Ugandans.
Andrew today Ayew and Co made history for themselves. It is time for we are new batch. Whatever thing they did is for Ghana. It is time for we to also write our names in the history of Ghana. So we are also well prepared mentally, physically, spiritually, in all aspects. We are coming for the ultimate. It is time for me, Emmanuel Agyemendua, and my boys to also make history in the book of Ghana. So we are very prepared for this game. No pressure.
One of Ghana's stalwarts, Matthew Anim Kujo, who has really performed creditably well in this tournament, has been speaking to our tournament correspondent William Bosman about what the team has been doing and what they are looking forward to against the Ugandans in the final. Let's take a listen to Matthew Anim Kujo.
Yeah, plus mental toughness in team. So give me beat me every knee. Yeah, I believe you won't say beat me. Say a quiet waffle. It's me, Giano. You would just have African Cup, you Benjamin on my guarantee. Of course, a coach no any selection. I say, although by myself will prove this, also beat me. I the answer. Final meet me first level. Me nya we fi bench ba meet me be change game nti. E place in be a fit nti the answer. Ghana for best support here na bibia I come.
Still on the Black Satelites and the final, let's look at Ghana's road to the final. The team began the competition with a 4-0 win against Tanzania before they drew 0-0 against Morocco in the second group game. In the third group game, Ghana lost by 2-1 after throwing away an early lead goal scored by Fatau Mohammed, the Steadfast FC player. In the quarterfinals, the Black Satellites played a 1-1 drawn game after 120 minutes of football against the Young Lions from Cameroon. Eventually, Ghana won 4-2 on penalty shootout. And in the semi-finals, Precious Boa's free kick was all the team needed to beat Gambia by 1-0 to play in the final. Now, if Ghana is able to win the game, it will be Ghana's 4th Afcon title in history. And we will equal Nigeria's record. So we wish the Black Satellites the best of luck. Now let's look at Uganda. They also began the tournament with a 2-0 win against Mozambique before losing to Cameroon by 1-0. And then in their final group game, they defeated Mauritania by 2-1. So Uganda finished the group stages with 6 points, 2 wins, 1 defeat. In the quarterfinal, they drew 0-0 with Burkina Faso and won 5-3 on penalty shootout. And in the semi-finals, they whitewashed Tunisia by 4-1 to advance to the final. And in the final on Saturday, they come up against the Black Satellites of Ghana, and that game will be played in Nouakchott, the capital. Now, as far as that game is concerned, the Confederation of African Football, they have appointed Abdelaziz Boua from Mauritania as the center referee for that game between Ghana and Uganda. The game will take place on Saturday. Bua will be assisted by compatriot Hemedine Diba, assistant referee 1, Abes Akram Zahui from Algeria, assistant referee 2, Ingwa Bless Juven from Cameroon, the fourth official, and Shaddad from Mauritania, assistant referee 3 or the VAR referee. Waji Ouadi from Tunisia will serve as the match commissioner. Other appointments include Jean-Claude Bemishahu, referee assessor from Burundi, Kelly Atusawi Mukandanga, general coordinator from Rwanda, Watson Edgar Nigel, technical study group from Uganda, and Dinah Moshin, marketing officer from Egypt, Lassana Kamara, media officer from Mauritania, and Ahmed Zakaria Inam Muhammad Sabe, security officer, and he comes from Egypt. So, it is Ghana versus Uganda. Tomorrow the game kicks off at 8 p.m. And from all of us here at the Communications Department, we wish the team the best of luck, and we pray that they go out there to make Ghana proud as we fight for our 4th Under-20 title. This is GFA News, live across our platforms on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. The stars will shine again. Ghana football is back stronger than ever. We are still a force, and we continue to pride ourselves as one of the best football nations in the world. There is so much that is yet to come from us. Let's stay united in our bid to make Ghana football great again. As said by Roger Crawford, being challenged in life is inevitable. Being defeated is optional. We have to put in a lot of work to become used to rubbing shoulders with the world's greatest at the upper echelons of the game once more. Let's come together, fight together, and bring back the laugh together. Football has ingrained itself into the national culture, and parts of life revolve around it. Let's come together to embrace our rich culture. Let's stay and build the sport that unites the entire nation. Let's feel nature and wildlife. Let's enjoy the national monuments, waterfalls, and showcase our rich history and heritage to the world. Surely, the stars will shine brighter again. The future is much brighter than the past. Come and let's build together. Let's discover our sport again with pride and passion. Let's fill the stands again and show love for the brand that we so much cherish. Visit Ghana and bring back the love. Welcome back. Now, the first round of the 2020-2021 Ghana Premier League season will come to a close this weekend. Match day 17 games will be played across league centers, but there are 2 matches to be played by Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They will later play against King Faisal and Bechem United. Let's look at the fixtures for this weekend. As we speak, Kotoko is playing Elmina Sharks. Satelites is hosting Ashanti Gold. Karela will play Aduana Stars tomorrow, Saturday, and King Faisal will also host Liberty Professionals in Techiman on Saturday. On Sunday, Brekum Chelsea will be at home against Midiema. Yao Preko will get the opportunity to play his first game as head coach of Midiema, and then Hatsufok will host Wafa at the Accra Sports Stadium. Samuel Boadu, who resigned from his post as head coach of Midiema, will now play his first game for Hatsufok after his appointment. They will play against Wafa. Bechem United will host Ebusua Dwarfs. 11 Wonders versus Legon Cities, and Dreams FC will be at home against Accra Great Olympics. Now, just before we go, let me inform you that the Black Stars of Ghana are still preparing in Accra ahead of the final qualifying games for the 2022 Africa Cup of Nations. Ghana will play South Africa on March day 6 and Sao Tome and Principe on March day 7. Against South Africa, the game will be played in an away fixture in Johannesburg. And then against Sao Tome, the game will be played here in Ghana, and it will take place at the Cape Coast Stadium. Head coach CK Akono has been preparing. Now, he invited 32 players for the first week of training, and later it was whittled down, and these players have been training at the Accra Sports Stadium. Now, they include Joseph Addo from Adriana Stars, Razak Balora, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and Eric Oforienchi from Meteors Sporting Club. The defenders include Ismail Ganiu from Kotoko, Yusuf Mubarak from Kotoko, Kojo Asamoah from Ashanti Gold, Kunedu Yadom Wafa, Ibrahim Moro from Asante Kotoko, Haruna Jamal Dean, Great Olympics, Christopher Nete, Asante Kotoko, Dennis Kosa, Ebusua Dwarfs, and Joseph J. Legon Cities. The midfielders are Gladson Awako, Great Olympics, Justice Blay, Meteors Sporting Club, Michelle Otu, Great Olympics, Yao Ano, Ashanti Gold, Rashid Norte, Meteors, Maxwell Abe, Great Olympics, Augustine Boache, Wafa, Salifu Moro, Bechem United, Mubarak Wakasu, Jiangxing Suning, and Joseph Eso, Dreams FC. And finally, Emmanuel Boatin, Dalian Pro, Kwame Pepra, Kim Faisal, Kwame Opoku, Asante Kotoko, and Diawusi Taylor make up the players for the attacking position. So, on Monday, they will reassemble here in Accra and continue with their preparation later. Some foreign players will be invited to join them as Ghana prepare to take on South Africa in Sao Tome and Principe in the final round of qualifiers for the 2022 Africa Cup of Nations. Anyway, that will be it for today's edition of GFN News. Thanks for being a part of the show. Before we go, a look at our headlines. We brought you fixtures for March Day 7 of the Women's Premier League. My colleague Zainab Abubakar Bamba brought you a special preview of those games. Some exciting games to look ahead to. Berry Ladies, Azakes Ladies at the Jendu Park in Sekondi. That game will be live on Facebook. And also, we brought you a build-up to Ghana's game against Uganda. It's the final game, and Abdul Karim Zito says the team is ready to give Ghanaians a special independence anniversary present. And Black Stars of Ghana break camp after 1 week of training ahead of the 2022 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. On behalf of the team here at the Communications Department of the GFA, my name is Henry Asante. Thanks for being a part of today's show. Join you same time next week. Bye-bye.